Oh my God.
Morning, all. How are you guys doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Just checking the telephone number, the 312. Is that someone, looks like a city staff person, 744?
Yeah, it says 744-8824.
That's right, it's a sick person. Okay.
Yeah, good morning. This is Karen Sun from City Law, and 744-8824 is my number.
Great. Thanks, Karen.
Hi.
Let me check for the public member. Hasn't joined us yet. Okay. Public members. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Right.
All right. I think we have everyone here and accounted for.
Ryan, where'd you go?
Oh, did you lose me?
Huh? Yeah,
Did
I
I
don't
lose
see
you?
your face anymore.
Oh, no. I have a video.
I hear you, but I don't see you, and I don't see you stop video.
There's like a little caret, you know, if you're, I don't know if you're looking at the people in line, but there's
Yeah.
a little arrow at the bottom or at the top, and you could scroll.
Oh.
Here now.
There?
I had to unmute to, or yeah.
Okay, well, I still don't see you, but that's okay. Are we ready to start?
Yeah, we'll restart.
Okay. We are going to open the meeting. I would like to introduce the other JRB members. If you could please introduce yourself and your agency.
I'll start. My name is Tricia Marino Ruffalo, and I'm with the Cook County Bureau of Economic Development.
This is Tracy Creed. I'm from Chicago Public Schools.
Brendan White. I'm with the City of Chicago.
Michelle Drzezinski. I'm with the Near North Unity Program and also a resident of the TIF.
Okay, great. And I am Beth O'Reilly from the Chicago Park District. For the record, again, my name is Beth O'Reilly. I am the representative of the Chicago Park District, which under section 11-74.4-5 of the Tax Increment Allocation Redevelopment Act is one of the statutorily designated members of the JRB, the Joint Review Board. Until election of a chairperson, I will moderate this Joint Review Board meeting. For the record, this will be a meeting to review the proposed amendment number 2 to the Near North Tax Increment Financing District. The date of this meeting was announced at and set by the Community Development Commission of the City of Chicago at its meeting of June 8th, 2021. Notice of this meeting of the Joint Review Board was also provided by certified mail to each of the taxing districts represented on the board, which includes Board of Education, City Colleges, Chicago Park District, Cook County, and the City of Chicago, and a public member. Public notice of this meeting was also posted as of Tuesday, July 6th, 2021 in various locations throughout City Hall. When a proposed redevelopment plan would result in displacement of residents from 10 or more inhabited residential units, or would include 75 or more inhabited residential units, the TIF Act requires that a public member of the Joint Review Board must reside in the proposed redevelopment project area. With us today is Michelle, and I can't even start the last name, I'm sorry.
Drzezinski, that's okay.
Okay, Drzezinski. Ms. Drzezinski, are you familiar with the boundaries of the amended Near North TIF redevelopment project area?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. And what is the address of your primary residence?
657 West Hobby, that's HOBBIE, Chicago, 60610.
Okay. Is such address within the boundaries of the proposed amended Near North Increment Financing Redevelopment Project area?
Yes, it is.
Ms. Drzezinski, are you willing to serve as the public member for this Joint Review Board for the amended Near North TIF Increment Financing Redevelopment Project area?
Yes, I am.
I will entertain a motion that Michelle Drzezinski be selected as the public member. Is there a motion?
Yes, there's a motion, Tracy.
Okay. Is there a second?
I second.
Great. All opposed, please vote by saying no. Let the record reflect that Michelle Drzezinski has been selected as the public member for the amended Near North Tax Increment Financing Redevelopment Project area. The next order of business is to select a chairperson for this Joint Review Board. Are there any nominations?
Nominate you, Beth.
Oh, thanks, Tracy. All in favor of this nomination, please vote by saying aye.
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 All opposed, please vote by saying no. Let the record reflect that Beth O'Reilly has been elected as chairperson and will now serve as the chairperson for the remainder of this meeting. As I mentioned, this meeting, we will be reviewing a plan for the Near North TIF District Amendment number 2 proposed by the city. Staff of the city's Department of Planning and Development and Law, as well as other departments, have reviewed this plan amendment, which was introduced to the City Council, City Community Development Commission on June 8th, 2021. We will listen to a presentation by the consultant on the plan, Following the presentation, we can address any questions that members might have for the consultant or city staff. An amendment to the TIF requires us to base our recommendation to approve or disapprove the proposed Near North TIF District Amendment number 2 on the basis of the area of the plan satisfying the plan requirements, the eligibility criteria defined in the TIF Act, and the objectives of the TIF Act. If the board approves the plan amendment, the board will then issue an advisory non-binding recommendation by the vote of the majority of those members present and voting. Such recommendation shall be submitted to the city within 30 days of the board meeting. Failure to submit such recommendations shall deemed to constitute approval by the board. If the board disapproves of the plan amendment, the board must issue a written report describing why the plan and the area fail to meet one or more of the objectives of the TIF Act, and both the plan requirements and the eligibility criteria of the TIF Act. The city will then have 30 days to resubmit a revised plan. The board and the city must also confer during this time to try to resolve the issues that led to the board's disapproval. If such issues cannot be resolved, or if the revised plan is disapproved, the city may proceed with the plan, but the plan can be approved only by 3/5 vote of the city council, excluding positions of members that are vacant and those members who are ineligible to vote because of conflicts of interest. So here we will now review the Near North Amendment number 2 being presented by Johnson Research Group Incorporated.
Hey, Beth, I'm going to go ahead and do the presentation for today.
Okay.
And then also just John Sikowski is, he can't have volume right now, but he is present right now and he's speaking through chat. So good morning all. For the record, my name is Ryan Slary. I'm the project manager with the Department of Planning and Development. I'm here today with Ann Maroney and Ralph Kisner of Johnson Research Group, the TIF consultants for the TIF amendment. Just going to go over the agenda for this morning. First, we're going to discuss why we're here, the purpose for the TIF amendment. After that, we're going to walk through the Near North TIF amendment boundaries of the area, the proposed land use plan, the goals and objectives. We'll also discuss major projects that have occurred since it was designated, review the updated budget, and go over future projects within the area. Once we finish the presentations, we'll be happy to answer any questions you guys might have. So why are we here? The main purpose for why we're here is to extend the life of the district for additional 12 years to allow for the continued redevelopment of the former Community Green CHA housing within the project area. Additional actions include the plan, actions to the plan include amending the termination date, revising the budget, updating the land use plan, and minor changes to the plan language. Near North TIF is generally bounded by North Avenue to the north, Wells Street to the east, the Chicago Avenue to the south, and then the North Branch Chicago River to the west. TIF was created in July 30th, 1997 as a blighted area. The city received state authority to extend the life of the TIF in May 2020. So here we have the general land use plan for the TIF area and as it relates to its current zoning for the properties. So each TIF district has a list of goals and objectives. For Near North, the main goals include promoting the development of low and moderate income residential development, stimulating private investment, facilities and assembly as preparation for projects, and improving infrastructure, mass transit, and public facilities. Here we have just a few of the projects that have received TIF funding. Northtown Village received $5.1 million to construct 145 multifamily residential units. River Village Site G received $5 million to construct 102 condominiums. Lakefront Supportive Housing received $1 million in TIF grants to construct a 33,000 square foot, 5-story single room occupancy project that houses 96 units. Next, we have the park side of Old Town 1, where they received $8.8 million of TIF funding to construct 263 residential units. Also, we have Parkside 2B rental project, who received almost $10 million of TIF funding for construction of 106 rental units. Also, we have Clybourne Division. They received $8.1 million of TIF funds to construct 84 rental units. And then finally, we have 2 Park District IGs that received TIF funding for Stanton Park at $2 million and Seward Park at $4 million. We have the amended budget here. Adding the 12 years of TIF will result in an additional increment that wasn't projected when TIF was created. Here's the updated budget. The previous budget, when the TIF was created, was 281 million. So we're proposing the 921 million for the additional 12 years. There are 3 known sites right now for future development. The near North High School site is anticipated to produce 482 units over 4 or 5 phases. Oak and Larrabee site is at the southeast corner of Larrabee and Oak. And it will create approximately 78 rental units in phase 1. It's anticipated there will be a phase 2 will occur, but the numbers are not known at this time. And then finally, the largest of the sites is a Halston Division development. The site will produce upwards of 600 units in a multi-phase, estimated at 6 phases. So we're here today at the Joint Review Board. Our next meeting, if this goes well, is going to the CDC public hearing in August with September City Council introduction, and then voted out in the City Council in October. Thank you for listening to this presentation, and we're happy to answer any questions you guys might have.
Anyone have any questions? Okay, I don't. I think it's a great extension. I know CHA has a lot of work still to do there, and from where I sit, we do have an active project, and the extension will certainly help us complete that within the time limit for the open space of the park where near North High School is sitting, or was sitting, or
it's, I think it's just, yeah, I don't know if it's
I think we have part of that.
Yet. Yeah.
So if nobody has any, if the members don't have any questions, I will entertain a motion that this joint review board finds the proposal of the Near North Tax Increment Financing District Amendment number 2 satisfies the redevelopment plan requirements under the TIF Act, the eligibility criteria defined in section 11-74.4-3 of the Act, and the objectives of the TIF Act, that based on such findings approved such proposed plan amendments under the TIF Act. Is there a motion?
This is Trisha, I motion.
Great. Is there a second?
This is Tracy, I second the motion.
Okay. Any further discussion or questions? If not, all in favor, please vote by saying aye.
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 All opposed, please vote by saying no. Let the record reflect that the Joint Review Board's approval of the proposed Near North Tax Increment Financing District Amendment number 2 under the TIF Act has passed.
John also voted aye as well, just to be a chat.
Okay, Michelle, any questions? Is the public member?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that concludes our meeting. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Good to see you all.
Yes, we'll have another annual meeting, I believe, either in September or October. So, but we'll give you, Joanne will follow up with you guys once we know the date for that.
Okay, great. All right.
Yes, I will be in touch.
Okay. Joanne,
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
It's the meeting. How do you,